The Canadian goose has flown into the
Okay, perfect.
roost.
Okay, perfect. Let them know that I'll drag them in when I signal. I'm just going to set something up. So we'll get to them like right now, but just let them know I'm going to set something up. Perfect. Drag them in when I cue you. Okay?
Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and like go into the
Yeah,
channel
let them
with
know.
them and tell them that?
Yeah,
Okay.
let them know.
We'll do.
Let them know. Let them know. All right, guys. So we're about to have on a guest on the podcast. And it's someone that is very knowledgeable, right? We can't doubt this guy's knowledge on this topic. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to talk to this person. I haven't talked to this person in quite a long time. Is there any guesses? Is there any guesses on who could be coming on 1-800-BEEF? 1-800-BEEF. No one does it better. No one does it better than this. Do we know who's coming on stream? This is a big one. Cool. Do we know this? This is my first time ever listening to something like this. This is Sonic, by the way. All right, let's drag him in, everybody. Let's drag on in Mr. Bowblax. Bowblax is coming on the stream tonight.
Yo, I love that song. Thank you
Yo,
for throwing me
Bowblax,
Sonic
what's going on?
X. Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. I got a warm welcome in here. As soon as I joined, we got the emojis KYS as a reaction twice, and a pregnant man. So, feeling very welcome. What's up? How you doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to have a stern talk with how you're welcomed around here. Dude, it's been a long time. Are you gonna cam up tonight?
I could. I wasn't planning to, but
Well, I think it would be appropriate. I would like to see you eye to eye for sure. But dude, look at us, August 2025. First of all,
yeah, it took 3 years. I think, right? About?
you know, it's I think
You
I
called me an autistic retard or whatever.
right. We definitely have some past history here, Bowblax. And it seems pretty crazy to at least not have a chat about our past before we kind of can close that chapter and move on together, covering internet drama how it should be, right? And like the last time I spoke to you, let me try to remember this. The last time I spoke to you, Bobster, was it that Edwin stream where I was pretty mean to you?
No, it was after that because I remember I was streaming Shadow the Hedgehog and you came in and called me a faggot and then left.
Oh,
I think that was it because I got you. You got really mad at me saying something. I forget what it was.
Dude,
but...
you know what it was? You were live being like accusing me of not paying the editor. And like I just got off the phone with like Keemstar while he was yelling at me for not paying the editor. And then I go on YouTube and I go, Bowblax is spreading this shit. I'm so pissed. And I called it. So that was the last time that we spoke, and a lot have definitely. What do you think? You think a lot has happened on your end?
Sure.
Since then,
for both of us, right?
for both of us, for sure.
Like you moved, and had and stuff like that. So.
No, yeah, you're right. I moved 3 times since the last time we spoke. Are you still in Canada?
Yeah, I'm still where I am.
Dude, you remember when we did the scavenger hunt thing? You gotta admit that was pretty funny. That was funny.
That was funny. I played into it too. I'm like, there's no way he's actually, because I knew you wouldn't be there. So I like called you on your bluff and like walked around on Dave's stream. That was great content.
It was pretty.
I shouldn't have given it to Dave. I should have had it on my own stream so I could get donations. But that's the only bad part about it, I suppose.
Chat, do I need to turn Bowblax up? Just like let me know. Okay, and then so what happened after, right? So I got exiled, and then you kind of got caught up in drama as well. And I don't know how much you want to talk about it. It's not even something that I'm too familiar with. I caught it on the peripherals. And I will say this. I think it was totally unfair how they treated you.
Turn him up a bit, Salvo.
Yeah, considering, I think it was a bit over the top, but I've already said my piece on that in the past. You know, whenever if I ever bring it up on a stream or whatever, that's like a guaranteed my bad, guaranteed stream segment or whatever. So
for sure.
You know, there's nothing more I can say that I haven't already said, but I mean. Some of it, you know, is valid concerns, but I do think they went overboard. But I mean, that's just how I guess the drama community is, right? You know, whatever we see each other more as like sometimes props or you know, people to fuck up so we can make content off of them rather than, you know, more of a person, you know, because of this
totally
weird ass genre that is created online.
Is it safe to say that you got some more perspective and like humility from it all?
Sure, yeah. I mean, how can you not really when you look at it? But I've gained a lot of perspective. I definitely know what it's like to be on the other side. You know, even though like I don't like iDubbbz, I understand why he says the things he says more. So I guess it was like. And other people, so I guess it's like a valuable kind of lesson to learn.
Well,
although I don't really think I should have.
How old are you?
28.
Dude, you learn a lot of valuable lessons in your 20s. You learn a lot of valuable lessons in your 20s, and you know you're a sensitive guy, and sometimes like such a toxic space is not going to play well for like someone with a sensitive mind. Right, and it's just too negative for some people. You know, yeah. Do you go by different pronouns now? Because like we follow each other on Instagram, and you're into makeup, correct?
Yeah. Trying to get into it. I'm not that good at it. I'm very beginner.
Do you have palettes?
Yeah.
Like, where do you get your makeup from? I'm generally asking. I know a lot about makeup.
I only got one palette, and it was like from the like general store.
Sure.
It's called Superstore here. It's like a Walmart equivalent.
Sure. Sure.
So yeah. But yeah, I go by they, them primarily, but I can go by any pronoun.
Did you hear that I correctly called you they when I was introducing you?
Yes, I did hear that.
That's pretty cool, huh? That's pretty cool.
Dude, Salvo's changing, dude. Salvo's woke and badass.
Well, you know, I think someone like Bowblax deserves the respect. If he's gonna come on a show, anyone who comes on my show is gonna get treated with respect. I'm not gonna mispronounce someone's pronouns. Especially if they make that clear.
Yeah, so you're only mean on Edwin's stream, on other people's streams.
He made me mean.
You're the host.
He made me mean. You know that, Josh. Josh, you knew my energy around Edwin.
Are you anti-Edwin now? Has there been a falling out?
No, I like Edwin. Why do you think there's been a falling out?
No, I'm asking because I haven't caught up with the Salvo lore.
No,
people are turning on each other all day. Dude, I don't even know. Like, people could be friends or enemies. Like, Ethan and Keem are becoming friendly. Like, we live in a crazy world.
That is so crazy, by the way. What in the world is going on with that? Like, it seems so desperate of Keem to be like, it's not even like reaching out his hand across the aisle. It's like Keem is reaching out his hand from the dirt, hoping that Ethan even sees that his hand is sticking out from the soil.
Yeah.
It's not reaching across the aisle.
Yeah, it's like he's conceded subconsciously that Ethan is like more important than him online and more relevant.
Yes.
Which is true, but you know, when they started fighting, that wasn't the case. It was very much on equal ground.
Dude.
And yeah, but I think Keemstar has gone humbled with, you know, his lower viewership after Drama Alert. So
right, you know, and you know, and it's like someone could be like, well, no, it's just two older guys who have learned and matured. It's like, well, that goes out the window. Those two guys are like acting crazy and with no principle and no maturity, you know, up until still currently. What do you think is going on with fucking Destiny? Like, what's your take on all that? Like, I know you're not so familiar with it.
I don't know. Destiny has always struck me as like, kind of like sometimes he can have normal conversations, but he doesn't seem like a kind of socially normal person. Like when he talks to people, it's very much like he's online all the time. He's always streaming like 12 hours a day. He talks in a very particular way. Like his brain's very wired for the internet and gooning. And I think it's you know, I think this was inevitable. For sure. Like, I think anyone could look at Destiny the past few years and be like, okay, this guy's a little over the top, especially once he started arguing, like, oh, like, the type of, like, having Mr. Girl on and having those, like, pro-pedophilia arguments where he'd be like, oh, well, you know, there's a difference between hebephile and pedophile, as if that, like, difference matters to anyone who isn't, you know, a hebephile, which means you're only attracted to teenagers, I suppose. That's what that means.
Which is technically better than a pedo.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna be like, well, at least he's not a pedo, he's an emo. Come on, like, give him some slack.
It's something to say. It's something to say. You know, like I would imagine the optics seem a lot less cruel. You know what I mean on all that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, be sure to be calling Destiny a hebephile because he is not a pedo. Technically.
Well, we don't know that. I bet that probably technically by law by the time his career, because it's like way more people that you wouldn't have expected being pedophiles have been busted by pedophiles. You're like, oh wow, Destiny is like, he seems so probable. Like the probability that he is a pedophile is probably pretty high. Like in terms of all the things that are like against him and how he looks and how he acts and his words. Probably pretty high that statistically the probability of Destiny being an actual pedophile is high. Probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Especially with some of the arguments he makes online. But what threw me off was his that he has a track record of like fucking like every like girl on Twitch who was like overage, you know? So it's like I got tricked by you know, I didn't think he would be a pedo because he was into adults, but because most pedos are only into kids. But there are the few pedos who are into both. So.
Wait, is that true? Most pedos are only into kids. Is there any like bi pedos where they're into adults and children?
Well, yeah, I guess that would be Destiny, right? But like, there's no like statistic on it. It's kind of just like, you know, whenever you see a pedophile get exposed, usually it's like they're only having CP. It's not like they have like adult stuff usually.
Well, I don't know.
I guess I don't.
I guess maybe the adult stuff wouldn't make the news. It's like
yeah, I don't know.
It's like they had 100 grams of CP and also 1,000 downloaded videos of adult BBC and BBW. And it's like, I don't know if it works like that, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't looked into it enough, I guess.
I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking clue. So you're an Ethan Kleiner, correct?
I suppose. Not like hardcore, not like I'd believe anything he says, but you know, recently he's been on the right side of things. I mean, if we're gonna choose between Destiny and Ethan, pretty sure Ethan's on the right side of this argument, and with a lot of the arguments he tends to be on the right side, so I suppose by virtue of us agreeing, but I'm not like dead loyal to Ethan or anything.
Josh,
like
have you ever met my producer Himpleton?
No.
Himpleton, do you want to say hi to Josh?
Hi, Bowblax. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
You can trust him. You can trust him, Josh. He's not a sneaky guy. He's not so sneaky like some of these guys. So Josh, one of the things that like I've been wanting to ask you for so long, right? In hindsight, do you remember the Xylee stream where I was warning you that like don't trust Olivia?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Right. Do you think in hindsight, like, my take was in good faith, as I was claiming it was?
Sure. I mean, I guess, yeah.
You know what I mean?
suppose.
It's like I like in that specific one, I was like, do not trust this girl. Do not trust this girl at all. At all. She's playing some weird psycho games.
To be fair, you are, especially at the time and even now, your humor is very sarcastic as well. So, you know,
Josh,
you would call,
Josh,
for jokes.
I get
you would
it,
call
though.
anyone
Hey,
crazy, right?
I get
yeah,
it.
you did.
I get it though. I get it though. You know what I mean, dude?
I mean, you gotta at least like,
dude, you
try. and hey, and by the way, I stopped talking to her before she stopped talking to me.
I believe it.
Just didn't work.
I
we
believe
didn't
it.
have
Dude,
a connection in that way.
Josh,
She was.
the more I learned about you, and the more that I learned that you were risen up some of these fucking ehos, I'm like, I gained respect for you. I gained respect for you.
Thanks.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like even if a girl's hot, like I'll break stuff off if it just like our personalities aren't compatible, and I'm a more unique personality, I suppose, so it's not always compatible. And Olivia wasn't very smart either. She was
right.
Okay. There's one thing that she told me that stands out to me. She thought the world was 2023 years old, or whatever year it was. Like she thought the Earth, the Big Bang happened 2,000 years ago.
That's interesting.
It's
so, dude.
I was like, I don't know.
It's so easy.
But...
It's so easy to get carried away fucking around with stupid girls. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was fun talking with her. I mean, I was kind to her, and she was. I mean, yeah, we're on good terms, I think. I don't fucking know. I haven't talked with her or thought about her in years. Like, when you brought up Olivia, like, the first person that came into my mind was Olivia from H3, because that's, like, the most relevant Olivia.
Have you ever spoke to her? Because you're friends with the crew, right?
I'm not friends, but I'm, like, on friendly, like, we have communications and DMs with Olivia, AB, and then previously Sam before she left the podcast.
Thank God that bitch left, huh? Whew.
I don't know anything about her, but she was so.
She had a big white fucking face.
Yeah, I know what she looks like, but I'm not like I don't really watch the H3 podcast unless like the only times I've watched H3 podcast all the way through is like when a really big drama's happening. Like I think the last time was like when he was reacting to Content Deputy, and then like, you know,
dude,
whenever he does something that I want to make a video on.
In a way, like Keemstar's like the 2025 Bowblax of the H3 podcast in 2023. You know what I mean?
Oh, is he like memed and like?
Yeah, it seems like Keemstar is now the token commentary lore guy. That like it's like you were like the little bridge towards like another section of the internet where the clients could act cool and tip their hat to a epic meme or an epic post. And now it kind of seems like it's Keemstar replaced you, which is like a shout out to Bowblax in a way. You know what I mean?
Dude, it was yeah. And hey, my plush is still there, you know, as a fucking reminder that I was like, I memed a lot on the show and talked about on the show occasionally. I always like find that funny because like I see like you know, whenever I see an H3 clip, there's literally a plush version of me in every single clip, and it's just
dude, you have the second most airtime. It's like that advertisement.
Yeah, dude,
that advertisement space on the H3 podcast. That's a lot of money. The clients are generous.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean,
dude, you remember?
I think it's cool.
You remember the charity stream we did for you? That was epic. It's like you and I, Bowblax, always had epic moments, but it's like I was always trying to tell you, you can't let these bad actors get into your head. I like you, Bowblax. The charity stream was
Yeah,
epic.
Yeah, the Salvo Edwin kiss was iconic, but yeah, I don't know if you were really like looking out for me and saying like, oh, don't mess with these guys all the time. You were pretty like anti-Bowblax, like trolling Bowblax, trying to make like a bit of a meme out of me, which is fine. You do that with everyone.
I do that with everyone.
Let's not pretend you were like super like.
That's true. That's fair. That's fair. You know, I did write you an email apologizing. I did. Did you ever get that?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna read it off to you right now. How about that?
All right.
This is how professional and respectful I am, by the way. Salvo, he's a true professional. That's what they always say. Let's see. I'm going to look for the Bowblax. Boom. Okay. January. I'm going to hold my shit up here. Look at this. January 17th, 2023. I go, yo, I listened to that Edwin stream where I went after you for the first time on Nicholas's stream. That was pretty brutal and uncalled for. It was hard to listen to it back. You have a lot of patience. I apologize for those severity and harshness of it all.
I appreciate that. I didn't know you said that all the way back then, but I appreciate it.
I did.
That was like my main issue with you, just like, not the fact that like people can fucking meme on me, make fun of me, whatever, but it was just like the veracity and the like, no, you shut, you're actually autistic, like shut, like it was like it felt less like a joke.
Josh, I have to be honest with something with you. You know, in this, I had to come to terms with this. I was like, why did I act so harshly against Joshua Sonic Bowblax, right? Why did all of that bother me so much? And then I remembered. When I was 12 on the school bus, an autistic kid who was really a lot bigger than me beat the living shit out of me. And I was stuck in my and Hibbleton's laughing. This is a horrible story for me, by the way. An autistic kid, he was a lot bigger than me, and he pinned me in the seat, and he beat the living fuck out of me, Josh. That's something I've never shared before, and it's real.
Well, did you say that Sonic was a bad video game franchise? That might have.
I don't know. I probably. Dude, here's the thing about Sonic. I got to get you playing Madden, bro. That's the real shit. That's the real shit.
Dude, why play Madden when you can go outside with a football?
Well, I was outside today for sure. I was fucking throwing that football around big time. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I know you go outside. You're like one of the few commentators that do. I see you go outside on your videos.
Yeah, verified. Bowblax admits that Salvo's one of the few commentators. Where would
that goes outside.
Where would you rank me in the scope? Would you put me on the Mount Rushmore of commentary?
You're definitely like a story. Like someone could make a video on you, like a Keemstar Show video / Salvo video. But I mean, you didn't really like what? It's not like you had like just numbers wise. You didn't have as much reach as like, you know, Moist Critical or something like that. Like if we were to have a Mount Rushmore, you would expect to have like the top people up there, no matter how like good or bad they are, you know. But yeah, you're definitely iconic, and you stirred up shit. I mean, people literally like blacklist you, fucking dude. Here's one thing that will help your ego, and it's true. And you know it's true.
What?
Edwin streams 10 hours in 2022. Like all they would talk about is you. Every fucking Edwin stream, every Xylee stream. After you pissed everyone off, they're all like, "Salvo this, salvo that." You were being talked about in the group chat constantly, dude. You're living rent free.
Dude, right. And when I would call that out, would the group chats blow up, being like, "Fuck this guy. Who the fuck does this guy think he is?"
Yeah, so you got under people's skin, and you have a way of talking. I mean, Nerd City's still following you.
Nerd City and I talk every day.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever make up?
100%. I was willing to make up with him way before, but especially now, yeah. We should go spelunking together. Me and him should go and play.
Dude,
Record
he
it.
hates you. He hates you, bro.
Dude, it's been like number one. I don't get why he hated me before too much, but now I'm like even like it's been 5 or 6 years. Like people change in that time, so whatever he disliked about me, I'm sure it's not exactly the same. I don't have the exact same traits today. I don't know why he hated me, but
I'm trying to convince him to like DeOrio a little bit more too. I'm like, nerd, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy.
I don't know. He can hate DeOrio. You should hate, everyone should hate DeOrio. I don't know. No, DeOrio, he has good commentary, and he's talented for sure.
Would you make up with him?
No, but if he didn't, turn on me so harshly last year, I'd probably still be friends with him to this day, despite me still probably having some personal grievances with him or whatever.
Yeah, dude. So it's like I don't know the ones and twos of it all, but from what I saw, it like his grievance with you seemed like it was a friend that was so sick and tired of his buddy that is not quote unquote, like what he was saying, like not doing anything with his life, not working, blah, 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 blah. It seemed like it was like way more like a personal thing. I'm a little stoned here, by the way. Like it was like a more personal thing of my friend's not working and he's asking me for money, and it's like, fuck this guy at this point. More so of like a YouTube drama thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the money thing was I got like paranoid about something, and I was like, can I quickly have this money and then like pay it back in like a couple days? And then he said, no, as a friend, I don't want to like go that far. And then immediately, like within like 2 minutes or whatever, I'm like, okay, fair enough. Sorry I asked. I probably shouldn't have. So I don't even know why that's still a talking point to this day. If it was like,
it's
I
not.
asked,
It's
he
not.
said
It's
no,
not a talking
and it's like,
point.
okay.
Yeah, it's not really a talking point. It's something that stuck out when I remembered what went down. Like I remember the money thing. But dude, in hindsight, it's like, shit, he's making a lot of money. Throw me a bone, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I really. Yeah. I think he. I guess he just didn't want to be friends with me anymore and was kind of finding an excuse, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to talk for him.
And that's okay. Right.
I don't want to speculate. It's whatever he said in his videos. I'm not speaking for him, but that's. No. I don't know. I feel like if you're someone's friend, like in a genuine way, you would have had. People argue that he had slack. I think if like a true friend would have maybe more slack, but then again, he's like, oh, internet friends are different than IRL friends or whatever. So, whatever. I guess whatever it is what it is.
No. Yeah, no. He moved on to Chud Logic.
No, it doesn't even seem like he moved on. He had uploaded a 12-hour video about me a couple months ago.
Well, you're a cash cow for him. He milked you hard.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
He milked you hard. Old co-host of After Hours. Like it means nothing. This is Bowblax, by the way, guys. He is a ex-co-host of Augie RFC's After Hours. So put some he deserves a little respect around these parts. I mean that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I really love the work we did on that podcast over the years. I think there's a lot of good episodes and commentary on that. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
Do you think the episodes of when Augie's live solo hold up well against the classic Bowblax DeOrio RFCs?
No, because it's always just better to have like more commentators there. Like it's just more fruitful conversation, better back and forth. Connor's kind of a yes man, so he doesn't really count.
What is that relationship like? Dude, You were part of the group chat. Dude, do you remember when Augie's mom bought him a grill when I got canceled? You remember that shit? Dude, what the fuck?
No, I didn't remember that. I know he was like upset that you like made fun of his mom, but
Man, he must have been pissed behind the scenes.
So his mom like gave him like a grill as like a thank you for getting salvo banned? Like, what do you just like?
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna pull up the tweet. I'm gonna pull up the fucking tweet right now. I gotta find it. Someone do a Twitter search of like Salvo Pancakes, the tea party chat. Were you friends with him when I was leaking all that shit?
Yeah, the tea party stuff.
What was that like? Well, give me the play-by-play. Give me the play-by-play immediately when they realized that I have been in that group chat.
I think you would have remembered because you would have been in the group chat. But we told Keemstar's the owner of the chat. Everyone told Keemstar to kick you, and then he didn't. And then weeks later, you leaked it, and then Keemstar kicked you. So most of the chat was like, "Keemstar, what the fuck?" You know.
Oh my god, that was crazy. What was that day like?
It was just like planning for like Xylee to leak it all on stream, so like it could bore people. Whose
idea was that, bro? Whose idea was, of course, sending Xylee out to get absolute to the masses?
Honestly, it was kind of subconscious because Xylee wanted to do it of her own volition, and then all of us like independently, like subconsciously, without talking to each other, was like, "This is great," like to bore people to death, and then like. Later, we're like, yep, we're all thinking the same thing. So it kind of just happened naturally.
What were you all thinking?
That, like, Xylee started it, and then we're like, oh, this is a great idea to, like, bore people to death. I think that was it. I don't know if any, like, particular person came up with it. I think it was an idea that everyone, it's, like, kind of like, oh, like, kind of common sense, or everyone had, like, the same idea within the group to do that.
Yeah, no, it's, that's pretty crazy. That was pretty funny. And then, okay, so have you seen my earring? What do you think about my ears?
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't you get it pierced at Claire's? I saw
I did.
A video of that.
I did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw the Claire video.
Yep.
I think it was like one of the only videos I've seen of you recently, so it's funny that you bring that up. But yeah, it looks gorgeous. Got it from Claire's.
It looks pretty good. You ever think about getting your ears pierced?
Yeah. I've thought about it a little bit, but it's not something I'm super interested in right now. Maybe in the future.
Dude, okay, so tell me more about this new sexual awakening that you've went through in the last couple of years. Because we could talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it in a way where I'm making fun of you at all. I'm curious. I like asking questions. I like talking to all different types of people.
Here's the thing. I actually, I wanted to transition in 2018, but I decided not to, specifically because I thought it would be, I'm like attracted to girls, and I thought it'd be harder to be a lesbian, and also I want to be a father, and I don't want to like fuck up my seed, you know? So yeah. I kind of just held off, and then once like I got big on YouTube, like it just didn't feel like, it just felt like it would cause trouble if I were to like try to transition or anything like that. And also like I'm still happy being male in a lot of aspects, and I like having a beard and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, I want to be a girl, but also I kind of like being a guy, and I wasn't like super clued in on the whole like non-binary path that I could take. So I don't know. I kind of just put it on the back burner for a pretty long time. Yeah.
Who leaked your shit? Because you got outed, which is like, I don't know if the younger generation needs to rewatch Glee. You don't out people. It's just a rule. Have some dignity, have some respect, have some decorum. Rewatch Glee. You don't out people. So you kind of got outed as a trans or something, right?
No. So what happened was I tweeted out before I came out, non-binary people are badass and valid, and I was getting like some comment, and then Turkey Tom saw it as like virtue signaling and made like a joke tweet under it, and it kind of like ratioed me. And initially the tweet was getting a lot of like kind of fellow non-binaries saying like thank you, and it was like kind of interesting discussion, but then it just turned into a meme, and it kind of frustrated me, and I vented to Nick about it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then Nick was more on like Turkey Tom's side of like, this is kind of virtue signaling. And I'm like, I kind of snapped. I'm like, Nick, I am non-binary. So I told him. And then later, like when all the drama was coming out, you know, people were asking like, oh, why was Bowblax so mad at like Turkey Tom for the responding to like the non-binary tweet or whatever? And I felt obligated to come out as non-binary to explain why I was upset at that. So nobody outed me as non-binary. I came out myself, but I came out because of the backlash that was happening. So
behind the scenes, wow. Tom's always
I would have
so
ideally
edgy
came out later.
But... You know, Turkey Tom, he's leading Generation Alpha on counterculture and darkness. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I don't think Tom's like homophobic or transphobic or anything. I just think he thought I was virtue signaling and making a joke out of it, and it was just like, you know,
it's easy to pick on the autistic kid. Upset, so. You know, it's easy to pick on the autistic non-bon. Okay, so who leaked the picture? Like, you had an OnlyFans, correct? And someone leaked a picture of you that was not private or was not public. Is that correct?
So what happened is I was streaming, and it's so tragic because I had everything set up on a completely separate laptop. It was completely separate from my main computer. But one thing that I forgot to take off is that like when you log into something with Google, it will like show all of your Gmails, and one of the Gmails was Manchi, right? And it came up for a split second on stream. And someone took a screenshot of the emails and searched all of them up and found out that Manchi connected to the OnlyFans that I was trying to launch and test behind the scenes. It's so tragic because it was like literally the day I launched it. So I didn't get any money off of it. I didn't grow it. I didn't do anything. I just started it, then accidentally like leaked that email on stream really quick, and people like vultured it and like spread it everywhere. So technically, yeah, I did spread it, but if I wasn't getting hate at the time, I don't think people would have been hawk-eyeing to, you know, get that email right away. Because I did know that I leaked it kind of once it happened, and I ended the stream very shortly after and privated it all, but it just wasn't fast enough. So it is my fault, but, you know, I never intended to have it, like, connected to Bowblax. It's not like I wanted to show everyone my dick that knew me as Bowblax. You know, it's a very different demographic, so...
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. That's how it kind of went down.
So, dude, hypothetical question here, bruh. If you could have an OnlyFans and then no one would find out, what type of content would you post on there?
Well, obviously stuff like relating to my non-binary gender expression. So mostly like femboy stuff, but with a twist of like, I have a beard and stuff like that. So it would have been
what is the target audience for that?
I don't know what the target audience. I don't even know if there. I think there is probably a target audience for this. Because people have called me hot who are like pansexual and stuff like that. So yeah, I was testing it out. I was really like experimenting, but I didn't.
That seems like you were pushing genres. That seemed like you were like genre pushing that a little bit.
Yeah, just like Twitter versus is a bit of genre pushing too. I'm always trying to get the new genres, no matter what category I'm in. So yeah,
dude,
yeah, it was.
Do you do that?
I was
anymore?
trying to provide something that isn't there.
Do you do Twitter versus anymore?
No, not really. I've been thinking of going back to it. It's probably the smart thing to do, but I did it for like 5 to 6 years. Kind of sick of it, personally.
Are you doing anything right now?
I am working for other YouTubers behind the scenes, but I'm not really working. Like right now, my personal YouTube is more in like hobby mode, and I'm trying to
Willie Mac said Augie left the internet because of me. Did you hear that claim?
Yeah, I'd believe it. I'd honestly believe it. because he was very, very upset with you. So I believe it.
Very, very.
Kind of, yeah, very, very, like more than he hated you more than technicals. You know?
How do you know that?
Because I've been in group chats with Augie up until like, you know,
he hated me more than technicals.
Yeah, I don't think he outright said it, but I mean it's very clear. By the way, like he hated you so much that he wouldn't even like want to speak your name most of the time, and if your name came up, he'd get angry.
He would get angry.
Yeah, he was like he wanted you blacklisted. Like it wasn't even like I hate this guy, I want to make content on him. It was like I hate this guy so much, I want him erased. You know,
erased.
Yeah.
Huh. It felt like it. You know, I didn't know for sure, but it felt like he didn't like me behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, he really didn't. And you know, a lot of that group chat didn't, as you saw with
That's crazy.
leaks and stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He hated me so much he wanted me completely go. That's kind of scary. He hates me more than he hates a black man. He's racist as fuck.
I mean, he does go to Nick Fuentes rallies, so I don't know.
Dude, were you on that Tennessee trip with him and Flamenco?
No.
You did not go to that.
No, but I wasn't really like invited or anything. Not that I would have went if I was invited.
They didn't invite you. Who the fuck went to that? Tom, Connor, Augie, and Flamenco?
Yeah, I think weren't they going to a Destiny thing?
Yeah, they were going to go see Destiny speak at a college. That trip keeps me up at night. Let me tell you, that trip that those four took together to go see that man
and Aiden. Don't forget about Aiden.
And Aiden. We should have not included him. We like Aiden here. Do you like Aiden, Bowblax? But that trip keeps me up at night to think about what went on with Thor's 5 nerds out of the view of their parents, and they didn't even know that they were hanging around like a 39-year-old man in Flamenco. Those are like early 20-year-old boys out of the eyesight of their mom, all sugared up. Turkey Tom is being like, Augie and Connor, you need to try this white monster. This white monster is really good. You need to try it. Augie and Connor are nervous because they only drink water and milk. And they're with Flamenco, who lied about his age to hang out with the younger guy. It's really fucked up. It's very
with Aiden, underage Aiden, dude. What the heck?
And Aiden was underage at that time?
Well, probably. Someone told me he's 20 now, which I can't believe because time passes, but he was introduced into the online drama sphere when he was 12. So it's,
wow.
Yeah, he's 20 now,
Little
I guess.
Pervert.
But when was that?
Little pervert Aiden. What are you doing getting involved in YouTube drama when you're 12, by the way?
Well, it's crazy, though, and I've talked with people behind the scenes about this. It's like, back in the day, apparently, I wasn't there, but people would treat Aiden like as if he was like kind of a peer, like the same age, even though he was like 12 and 13.
He's smart though. He could carry that room. He's got the confidence of a young Jewish man for sure.
Yeah, well, if a 12-year-old or 13-year-old some of them can talk to adults fine, but like, should they be talking to adults only constantly online? Like, but that's not his fault. That's everybody. I felt like the community kind of let him down in a sense. Like they should have full-on rejected a 12-year-old in their midst. But hey, I mean, different times, I guess. Even though it was like 10 years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of the same reason why Pyro got in trouble, because he was just like talking to anyone no matter what age, and then oops, talked to Ivory Erasmus.
Dude.
So,
do you you have any behind the scenes details of the YouTube commentary's most juiciest bad kept secret? Turkey Tom and Lyric's piece of pink.
Bad kept secret.
You know?
The Do I? Yeah,
They're
I know
shared
about the
pink.
Lorex and Turkey Tom thing.
Yeah, they're shared pink.
They shared pink. Oh yeah, yeah, 100% they did. Yeah. Is that not confirmed?
Why?
It's like
Kai's very nice, by the way.
you talked to her
I like her. Yeah, I've met her.
currently.
No, I talked with her in 2022, so I don't know how she is now, but she was
Gotcha.
very nice. She was with Tom at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, this was before the Lorex Tom thing, I think, or maybe slightly after, because didn't she go to Lorex and then go back to Tom? I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
I don't know. It's fun to think about, huh? Her being passed
I
around.
guess.
Her being passed around like some fucking emo zoomer party slut, huh? From YouTube comment.
No, it wasn't like that though.
Yeah,
Turkey Tom. No. It wasn't like that. She's not slut. Turkey Tom was the slut and cheated on a bunch of people, and then she ran to Lorex because of that. So Tom's the slut, not her.
She ran to LaRock. Dude, what the hell? And LaRock's
Yeah, because
they're still together, I think, right? I think they're getting married.
I don't know. Are they?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. No, I don't think that's the case.
I have no idea. Dude, Mudahar, what's your take on all that shit going on?
Oh, the Mudahar stuff? I like Mudahar. The Mudahar stuff. Okay, so he over-exaggerated his engineering credentials, right? Yeah, I guess Mudahar, like, maybe over-exaggerates his accomplishments sometimes, but I don't think that's a crime.
He called himself an engineer, right? Like, when he wasn't.
Yeah. But he does know, like, about engineering and programming and, like, went into it a little bit. But, yeah, he definitely should have been more careful with his words. Yeah, I think he tends to, like, over-exaggerate. Like, when he says, like, oh, YouTube's not my full-time job, but then he, like, really cares about his YouTube channel, it's like, I don't know, just say that, like, you care. I don't know.
Did you hear he's lying about being married, too? He's been lying about being married for years.
Are you making that up? This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Bro.
No.
This is the real tea. This is the real tea. He's been lying as well. He's just a pathological liar. It's hard to call him a liar because it's kind of how they're programmed. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if that's true, he might be a pathological liar to an extent, but I can't get too mad at him because he's not. I don't really think he's like a malicious pathological liar. It's more of like boosting up, like compensating for a lack of self-confidence type.
Sure, exactly, Bowblax.
You know,
Bowblax, do you mind if we take some callers? I don't have any callers planned, but like I don't want to like open up the phone lines and have you leave. I'd rather talk to you, but if you're down for other people joining, I don't have anyone.
I could, but there might be questions that I don't want to answer.
No. Then you don't answer them, and you tell me. You go, Salvo? No. And I go, okay. You're not deemed to answer anything on this show. I'm not. You know, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, I already said too much. So, but yeah, I'm yeah, sure. Let's get some callers.
All right, and we might not get anybody, but if you want to join, Hempleton's going to put the Discord server in the chat. Jump into waiting. We'll drag you in if you want to.
Jesse's in waiting right now.
All right, we'll drag Jesse in. This is Pot Awful joining the program in FOS.
I've not heard things about this person. I've heard he's a doxer and maybe a swatter. Is this true, Pot Awful?
I don't think he's a swatter. I think that's probably a step too far for Jesse.
This is what I've heard. I've heard you're a bad guy from years past.
Well, let's start off on a good foot, Bowblax. Say
okay,
one good thing.
Yeah,
say something nice about him.
I recognize the name, and I'm like, because I heard, yeah. Weren't you the guy, like, I remember, Salvo, one of your fireballs, didn't, like, someone, like put something on screen like a docs or something, and you had to take it down, and wasn't that pod awful?
You want to answer, Jesse? Jesse, we can't hear you. Something's going on with your audio, Jesse. Which
you can't hear him. I can hear him fine.
What? Oh, do
you
I
have him like
muted?
turned down?
Oh, I had him.
Yeah,
muted. I'm sorry, Jesse. I had your volume turned
Cool.
down.
All right, hey man, hey, cool man. Well, anyway, thanks. I'm gonna see you guys later.
He's so
man.
bad
All
that Salvo doesn't even want to listen to
No,
that.
hey, Jesse, that's my bad.
Yikes.
That's my bad, brother.
Never. You know what? I'm embarrassed, so never mind. Okay.
No, come on, man. Hey, I'm happy to have you here. How you
Happy
been?
to be here. I'm good, and congratulations on 1800 Beef, my new favorite show.
Thank you, sir.
1-800 beef.
Thank you, sir. I
It's
appreciate it for sure.
Pronounced 1800 Beef, but okay, yeah, I don't know.
Either
who
one,
told you I'm
either
a-
it's 1-800 or 1800.
Well, it's spelled 1800 on the YouTube channel, so
Yeah, but
I
in the
go.
logo, it's 1-800.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm kind of a cool host in that way.
it's 1800. So, yeah, I'm not a doxer or a SWAT. That's crazy. That was a big misunderstanding with Vito Giswaldi, who, has been on my show since then several times. Like, clearly there's no issue. I certainly have never swatted anybody. Doxing is cool and fun, but I didn't do it. It is funny when that happens to a guy, I mean, like if a guy, someone shows up to his house, that's funny. Like I laugh at that.
Well, it's kind of like
I mean,
ding dong ditching. It's kind of like
Right.
it is kind of like a prank call in a way. It can be very, very fun and not harmful. It can be.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like the phone book also used to dox people, it had your name and your phone number and your address in it. And then anyone could just call or show up. I don't know why people are so freaked out by these things.
People are very afraid of anybody crawling through their screen in their life, even if it's a phone call.
Yeah. People have been, for years and years and years, the internet and real life are these supposedly different places. And then, the big virus. You remember the big virus that happened?
Yep.
The big virus happened, and then everybody is now, like, everyone is an online guy. Everyone is terminally online. So this idea that these are separate entities and they can never cross, oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever. This is life ruination. My life has been ruined. It's like so stupid. Also, every time someone gets doxxed, like, what's the next thing that happens? The answer is nothing.
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 Ever. Nothing.
So if we're talking swatting, that's bad. But I will even argue most things that people call swatting, it's like the cops knock on the door and politely go, "Hey, just are we allowed to check inside your house to see if you're murdering children in your basement? Just if you don't mind, can we look?" Almost every single time, it's not actually even anything or a big deal at all. And what are you afraid of? Oh, so you don't want cops in your house? What the fuck are you hiding? Who are you, Destiny?
Dude, what do you think about that, Jesse?
The Destiny thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, number one, no doy, obviously. Like,
right.
Of course he has CP. Who watches Destiny?
Right.
13-year-olds. Like, it's children, it's little girls who watch Destiny. Who would be impressed by a 5'3", guy reading Wikipedia to sound smart? Teenage girls. So who does Destiny fuck? Teenage girls. Every single person in Destiny's orbit, anyone who's quote unquote friends with Destiny, I hope that doesn't include anyone here, but because of the next thing I'm about to say, but every single one of them is guilty of the exact same crime. They all have CP on their computers. There's
on their
no
face.
way.
Right. They all end up with CP on their face if you're like affiliated for sure.
There's no way he didn't send those exact pictures to like every single person he knows. Like, check this out. One, that's what he gets off on. We know that. We know for a fact he sends people's stuff that they send to him, and he like jacks off to the idea
He's a
of other
sharer.
people seeing it.
He's a sharer.
Dude,
He's a sharer.
You know that picture Destiny took with Vosh and like Keffels after their beef, like to be like,
Yeah.
oh, we're in real life and all friendly. Dude, what do you think Destiny sent Vosh to get him on good terms?
Exactly. You think he didn't show even when
Goblin,
he's with,
short stack Goblin content?
even when he was with like a grown woman like a Lauren Southern or Nick Fuentes. That was the only other person I could think of that he's fucked. But even when he's with them, he's sharing their nudes to if you have ever sent Destiny or sent him nudes or fucked him, every person he's been with subsequent to that has also seen you naked.
It's true.
He is the internet's STD, and he's spreading like wildfire. And I mean, I don't know what people expect. Now, on the other side of that, who cares?
Dude, it's like those videos where
right,
like people go out and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna say something to you. You want to pass it on to the next person?" Except for Destiny, it's like fucking people and getting their nudes. Like fuck someone and send their nudes to the next person.
You know Bowblax, Jesse?
What's that?
You know Bowblax here?
I mean, I'm aware of they. I don't know what do I say there. I'm aware of Bowblax.
Them. Yes.
I'm not. We don't know each other personally. I don't think we've ever spoken. But
Yeah, I mean, I had to ask if you're like a SWAT or a doctor, so clearly we haven't talked because you would have cleared that up earlier.
I'm just a silly little guy. I'm sort of a cute little imp, nothing more.
But your name is Pod Awful, so it is right for people to assume for you to be awful.
It's a bad name. I should have changed it to something like 1800 feet. But I'm thinking of changing my name to Pod Pancakes. Is that available or?
Yeah, that's all yours.
Cakes?
Who the fuck is
cool.
who's Cassie Kother or Kosher Kathy? Who's that in waiting?
They're somebody who calls in to stream sometimes.
Bring him on in.
So that's like she
Okay.
probably sent nudes to Destiny. That's probably a kid.
Bring her on in. Hello, Kathy. Hello, welcome to the stream. What are you contributing?
L'chaim.
Hello, how are you doing, sir?
Hello, Kathy.
Hi. I have a question for you.
What the fuck?
Why you laughing, eh?
What the? Hey.
Almo, are you with me? Hello?
Hello, Kathy.
Yes, I have a question for you, Salvo.
Yes, Kathy.
Is Ela Klein still having affair with a black basketball player?
Dude, no.
This is psycho.
What the fuck?
That's a deep cut.
No
That's a
way.
deep cut.
Well, you told us he is having black affair with a black basketball player, right?
Yeah, no, she's not anymore. So Gila Klein in 2022 was fucking the LA Rams cornerback, Jalen Ramsey. He moved to Miami. Luckily, Kathy, I don't know if you've seen Gila. She doesn't need big black BBC anymore. Ethan's laying the hammer down. She loves Ethan. She's in love with Ethan the more I've ever seen.
Make his dick small, right?
What'd you say?
Eating Klein, snorting Ozempic every day. His dick is not working anymore. Remember the clip where he said, "My dick feels like wood. I can't feel it anymore because I'm taking all medication, antidepressant." He has multiple medication. You know how do you go in the morning, you open your phone, you scroll on your TikTok? That's how Ethan Klein scroll on his CVS page.
Wow.
That's very good.
Hey, this is
That's
cool.
very
Oh,
good.
that medication. He's taking too much. His dick doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, that could be the case
Wow.
because he is liking pills. He is looking at pills and talking about pills in
He was
romantic
shaking
ways.
a bottle last stream. Did you see? He's shaking bottle of pills.
Yeah, I saw
This
him.
is a new
He did.
medication.
He did a whole segment where he talked about. I'm not even kidding. The H3 podcast did a segment where all the crew members had to bring in their favorite item. This is real. and they
How
all
are you
went
just
through.
responding to this?
And some people had brought in old pictures of their grandpa from the war. One of the people brought in a fucking autographed poster of a video game or something. Ethan Klein brought in his bottle of pills as his favorite new thing, and he was talking about his new medications.
Great.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if you covered this yet. I think you were in hiatus when it happened. But Eden Klein said when Teddy, Teddy Klein.
I know all about Teddy
I know
Klein,
everything
for
about
sure.
Teddy.
For sure.
Yeah, I know everything about children. I know. But he said when Teddy cry, he doesn't shut up until I gave him a bottle of medication. He shake, and he stopped crying when he shake the bottle. Do you think that require us to call CPS maybe?
Kathy, you think that Ethan is drugging his kids?
Kathy.
On that concert citizen, right?
This is awesome. It's like talking to the guy that invented Chat GPT. This is cool.
Who are you? Are you out 5,000?
What?
Kathy just asked who you are, Pod.
Oh, I'm a fan of yours, actually.
Oh, okay, thank you. I see you say H2P something. That reminds me of my visa. I need to renew, right?
Wow. This is cool, man. I like what this is.
Kathy,
I
do you
like
have any,
all this stuff.
Kathy, do you have any questions for Bowblax, who is our VIP of the night?
Oh, Bowblax, he's muted, right?
Not anymore.
Hello, Bowblax. How are you doing?
On for a bit.
Bowblax,
Doing
don't you
well.
feel pathetic? Eden Klein promised to buy all your plushies. You made a lot of plushies. No one wanted to buy it. But Eden Klein said, okay, I'm going to buy all of them. And then you retweeted, Augie tweet, and he said, oh, Bowblax is anti-Semite. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to refund. Don't you feel pathetic that you still defend Eden Klein?
Yeah, what about that?
Dude,
Do you
I'm,
want to
like,
answer
high
this,
as
Bowblax?
shit.
You want to answer this or no?
I'm like lagging. It's no, I don't feel pathetic.
What? Why
Okay,
would
what
he
do you
be? Why would he feel pathetic? Because technically, he sold
They
those
sold.
plushies because of my charity stream. I think everybody knows
yeah,
that.
they sold, and the plush is still like in the background of his show to this day. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
but
the
he
plushes
making
did their
fun of you all
job.
the time.
People. So?
Did you see him? No, okay, let me finish my talk. Please, no interrupting. He told maybe last month, 2 months ago, he said, Bowblax, and they said, Olivia said, Olivia, the fat Mexican crew member, he said, it's not he. They changed their pronouns. It's now they. And Eden Klein said, who cares what their pronouns? He looks like a man. I gonna call him he. Did you see that or not?
Yeah, I think I did, but I don't think he said I'm gonna
Okay, then
call
why
him
didn't
a
you
he
fire up a
because he
tweet
looks
and
like a
said,
man.
what? Shut up, I'm talking. I said, why didn't you fire up a tweet and say, Eden Klein is a bad person. He's a transphobic, he is a sexist, he's like that. Why didn't you say that? Why were you hiding like that?
Kathy, we don't need a
Because I
name
don't
call.
get-
Kathy, we don't need a name call.
Okay, I'm
We
not
don't need
gonna
to
name
attack
call.
him.
All right, fuck you, bloody.
Kathy, just, good questions, no name calling, and less antagonistic, okay?
Okay. Bowblax Sad, that's gonna ask a question. Why you are so nice to Eden Klein when he's very, very antagonistic toward you?
Because I don't give a shit if he's antagonistic towards me. I'll just say what I want to say. If he does something bad, I'll shit on him. If he's doing something good, I'll say something nice. Or usually I'll
I
just
have
not
never
say anything
seen
at
you
all.
shit on Eden Klein.
Usually I'm
You
not
always-
saying anything at all.
And I
I
think
never seen you shit
I
on
think
Eden Klein.
Ethan-
You always say, Eden Klein, Massa, Eden Klein, Massa, Eden Klein, I love you, Massa. You never say anything when he does anything bad.
Wow.
well, I think that
Did you say massa?
We'll check out my channel, search up my tweets. I say plenty bad about Ethan Klein.
Maybe 2 years ago.
All right, hang on.
Well, I haven't been posting recently.
Why don't
Why are you hiding?
Why don't you give Josh a chance to say something bad right now?
Who's Josh?
Yeah, Ethan Klein, like the way he goes about things is like a little too extreme at times. Like, just like over the top, like suing. Like, I don't think he needs to do as many lawsuits as he's doing.
Oh,
I
not
think
as
he's
many
going over the
lawsuits.
top.
What's the limit? 6, 5, 4 lawsuits? How many? How many is enough?
I just don't think a lot of these things warrant lawsuits, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't be mad enough to do a lawsuit. I wouldn't do that in his position.
Well, it's
Yeah, but,
content.
you know,
It's content. You know what I mean?
Right.
He needs it.
and his people are very.
Also, it's in his blood.
It is blood. And he also has to
Okay.
role play. Also, it's like there's his actions parallel the actions of Israel in Gaza to a T. When his
Right.
lawsuits, when his attacks come, it's honestly crazy. What do you think about
Very
Willie
different.
Mack? Kathy, who do you consume around here? What do you think about Willie Mack?
Oh, Willie Mark. Oh, I have been following his wife for a long time. You know, his wife has an interview with a school. He got a job. The interview transcript was released, and it's like maybe 20 pages interview. I read the whole thing, and I'm gonna tell you the most interesting part about it. He said in one sentence, she asked, "Oh, what did you do in college when you started?" He said, "Oh, I was in college. I was walking around and I saw a tent, and the tent were teaching people how to find the G spot." And I went inside to
Hold on,
to
hold
learn
on,
about it.
hold on. Wait, so you read an article wrote by Willie Mack's wife?
Transcript, not article.
A
Yes.
transcript of an interview.
Yes. And she said
Okay.
she went into a tent on the college that teach you how to find the G spot.
Who said this?
How is no one talking about this?
Willie's wife, apparently.
Can you send this
According
to me?
Kathy.
Can you send this to me, Kathy?
Yes, I will send it to you.
Perfect. We got breaking news. Kathy coming in
Yes,
clutch.
It's a very long one, but I'm gonna send. We can read it. We can roleplay it too if you want. But it's very long.
Hippleton, can I have a live optics
It's
check?
really-
Is this too far if we read Willie Mack's
is-
wife's old document?
This is really.
It's.
I don't want to
know,
be
man.
here if you're gonna do that. I don't want.
No, it's a public document.
I'll do it.
It's a
Okay,
job
at the
interview.
very least,
It's
at
not
the very
educational.
least, I can comb through it first to make sure
Pause.
any like
Pause.
names or anything are
Let me ask the
censored.
questions. Let me ask the questions around here. So, Kathy, is there any revealing information about his wife here, or like it's just an article that we know she wrote?
It says like the name before every sentence she talks. But I can read you
Ooh.
excerpt, right? You know, excerpt.
Okay, read us an excerpt,
Okay.
and don't say her name. Wait,
Oh, I'm not
Bowblax
gonna say
left for.
Oh,
He ran. Hey, she was asked about interview. She said, interviewer said, okay, you also mentioned something about filling petition. Did you ever engage in that? Did you ever actually desire to fill petition? I don't know what to talk about, but she said, yeah, we had, I don't know if it still exists, but there was a Planned Parenthood. I'm not gonna say the name of the city, and we filled petition. I mean, I didn't specifically start petition. I was just part of that one, and then that woman. So there is the health insurance and blah blah blah. And then she said, I don't know if this still exists, but at blah blah, the name of the university, there used to be like find the G spot. It was a tent with like condoms and stuff. But then there were people saying like it would be really nice to get free menstrual products and afford free condoms. So I remember this was one of the things I did on campus. But what is she doing on campus? Finding G spot, finding free condoms? Is that normal?
Imagine if somebody tuned in right now.
truly.
Okay, Kathy. So you think that's important or something?
I think
How'd you
someone
find
needs to
that?
make a video about it.
How did you find that,
Someone
Kathy?
talking about this. Everyone say, okay, she's IDF, she killed babies. Okay, we know about that, but now we there is more information. Free spot, free condoms. Why she's looking for free condoms? How many people was she fucking in college? If you are seeking free condoms, you can't even afford condoms.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's something interesting. It's something that I promise to keep my ear to the ground
You need to do,
over here on.
investigation.
Okay, so
What
you're
for-
not a
for?
fan. Let's just say you're not a fan of Willie Mack's wife.
No, I hate Willie Mack. He's a Zionist. I'm a Zionist.
All right,
cares
Kathy.
about
Anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, please keep investigating Ela Klein, Bruce Klein, Theodore Klein, Sonny Klein. Please release a video about them, okay?
Cool. Awesome, Kathy. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Thank you very much.
They call it Investigate Klein 11.
I like that. Can Bowblax come back? Bowblax,
I can see if he'll come back.
just, ask him if he'll come back.
He doesn't have DMs open, but I'll just tag him in the announcements.
Yeah,
I didn't even get to ask him the questions I was going, or the questions I was going to ask.
It is they, yeah. So, Bowblax, come back. And I get why he left. Hanging around, being known around Kathy. Come on, who knows what Kathy's gonna say? Bowblax has a better reputation than myself.
That was a great call, though. What a great call. Most callers don't really have anything. That was terrific.
No, that was very well done.